Welcome to the Banker's View from Sibos video series, providing insight into the hot topics at Swiss User Conference in Geneva. I'm Joy Macknight, Transaction Banking Editor at The Banker, and I'm joined by Teresa Connors, Head of Market Management Payments at RBS, to discuss the global move to real-time payments, which is surely to be an area of discussion at the conference. Thanks for joining us today, Teresa. So there is a global move to real-time payments. Obviously, there's initiatives in Europe, but also US and Canada and across the globe. So what is the drivers towards real-time?
The primary driver is customer needs, and they're changing. We see across the globe, I see this shift from physical to digital payments. And here in the UK, there's around about 72,000 payments made per minute, and most of those are digital. It's about 52-53%, but there are more digital payments than there are cash payments. In 2015, there were just over 1 billion faster payments made in the UK. That's predicted to rise to over 2 billion payments by 2025. And that's because faster payments very much keep in pace with customers' very busy, connected 24/7 lives. You can use faster payments, of course. One of the driving forces is how you use them. You can use them for smaller or larger purchases. And say for a car purchase, which is a larger purchase, how you pay should not be front of your mind. It's not a key buying criteria in that instance. And faster payments is marvellous because here in the UK and other areas where there are faster payment schemes, you can go to the dealer, you can pay, and you can drive away in seconds. And it's that sort of really slick payment experience that really enriches people's lives, be it their personal or their professional lives. From an industry point of view, a driving factor is also the platform it's built upon itself. So the platform ideally has to be flexible and scalable. It has to be flexible enough that you can make changes as you need and as you progress, but also scalable so you can launch new propositions from it.
Okay, but is this really like real time? Is this what corporates and other financial institutions are really looking for at this moment?
In short, yes it is, because where faster payment schemes or real-time payment schemes don't exist, customers are asking for them, personal and corporate customers, and where they do exist, they're very, very well used. RBS, like many banks, has a mixed customer set. We have personal and business customers. And so when customers say, we want faster payments, it's our duty, as it is for any PSB, to provide that solution in a safe, secure and simple way. You know, the easier the better, because obviously that helps increase adoption. Integrating a faster payment scheme into a bank is no mean feat. It's a hugely complex task, because it touches just about every aspect of a bank. And clearly the obvious part it touches is technology, but it also affects credit decisions. With money coming into and out of accounts intraday, that's a whole new ballgame if you're not used to that kind of faster payments environment, and of course your customer channels and propositions. For corporates, they use faster payments typically in two main ways: in running their own business and in offering a payment solution to their own customers. So an example of how they use faster payments in running their own business is actually in payroll, and for staff on variable pay, because you can send a payment instruction much closer to payday for those payments than you can with traditional payroll mechanisms and solutions. However, for corporates, faster payments aren't the be-all and end-all, because there becomes a certain type of payment or a certain monetary threshold where really you want to hit the pause button. You don't want it necessarily to go in real time. From a corporate's own customer perspective, many of them have developed online solutions so that their own customers can pay them quickly. And of course that helps the corporate's cash flow as well, because monies are coming in quicker and it improves the liquidity situation.
Okay. And the other big change that's coming down the pipeline is the Payment Services Directive 2, which comes in a couple of years, but has been passed by the European Commission. Do you think this is going to be a real game changer in the payments landscape in Europe?
Yes, I do, because I certainly think it has the potential to do that. And that is really good, actually, because often when new regulation or legislation comes in, it can be seen as just a compliance exercise. But PSD2 has been designed to increase customer choice through greater competition and innovation. So they are real game changers, but We have to be careful because there's still detail to be worked through under PSD2. And particularly, being a banker, I'm particularly concerned about security of customers' funds and also their data. The way in which payments will be initiated for customers under PSD2 and data be aggregated for them is likely to be via API, application program interfaces. And in simple terms, all they are is one computer program talking to another. They just link the systems. And APIs, it's not new technology. It's been around for about 10 years and has typically in the past been used, or was originally used, to link internal systems together. But for PSD2, this is a game changer because with this now in the external world, you can link all parties to a value chain, and that's quite an exciting place to be. And APIs really do present an exciting opportunity to shape the future landscape. And it's everybody's responsibility, after all, to shape the future landscape, from customers, be they business or personal, banks, fintechs, governments, legislators, everything. But APIs and the way in which they can connect one computer program to another have a real big role to play. In RBS, we've developed something called Bank of API, where fintechs, university students, anybody with an idea that could link to the RBS banking architecture to make customers' lives easier, to make slicker payment solutions, can put those ideas forward on the Bank of API website. And some of them will be taken forward to hackathons. And it's not just the people who've put the ideas forward that take part in the hackathons. People can go and watch that as well. And I think that really is the key to to a more cooperative future landscape.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time, Teresa.
Welcome.